Welcome back to Everyday English Podcast, where we train your ears for the real world. We have built a pressure simulator for this episode because the most dangerous word in English is yes, when you actually mean I don't understand. Imagine it is 8:55 a.m. on a Tuesday. Your boss walks past your desk, holding a coffee, looking at his watch, and says, "Send the Q3 draft to Sarah, call logistics about the delay, and CC me on the budget update." Then he just walks away.
Oh, I hate that feeling. My stomach just drops. I remember at my first job in an English-speaking office, my manager did exactly that. I heard the name Sarah and the word budget, but I completely missed the middle part. I just froze. I didn't want to ask him to repeat it because I was afraid he would think my English was bad.
That is the fear we are going to fix today. By the end of this episode, you will have the exact 3-step script to stop a fast talker and get the details you missed without feeling rude.
I really need this, Tom, because honestly, my strategy right now is just to smile, nod, and then panic as soon as they leave the room.
You are not alone, Sarah. We call that the nod of doom. It feels safe in the moment because you avoid the awkwardness. You don't have to admit you didn't hear. But 5 minutes later, you are in big trouble because you have to do a task that you don't understand.
Exactly. And then I have to ask a coworker, hey, what did he just say? Which makes me look even less professional. So what is the alternative? If the boss is walking away, how can I possibly stop him?
We need to change your mindset first. You feel like interrupting is rude, but in business, doing the wrong task is much ruder than asking for clarification.
That is true. Wasting time is worse than asking a question.
Right. So step 1 is the polite interruption. You need a verbal shield. You need a phrase that stops them immediately but softly. Most students say, "What?" or "Repeat, please."
Is that wrong? Repeat, please seems clear.
It is clear, but it can sound a little demanding, especially to a boss. It sounds like an order. Repeat. We want to sound cooperative. We want to sound like we are working with them.
Okay, so what should I say instead?
The magic phrase is, "Sorry, could you hold on a second?" Or even shorter, "Sorry, just a sec."
Sorry, just a sec. That sounds very casual. Can I say that to a boss?
Absolutely. The word softens it, and just a sec shows you respect their time. You are not asking for a meeting. You are asking for 1 second. Let's try it. I will be the fast boss. I will give you an instruction, and you have to stop me before I finish the sentence. Ready?
I am ready. I am nervous, but ready.
Okay, here I go. Sarah, I need you to file the reports, check the inventory list for the warehouse, and sorry, just a sec. Perfect. You cut me off, but it didn't feel aggressive. It felt like you needed to catch up. How did that feel to say? It felt powerful, actually, like I pressed the pause button on the conversation. That is exactly what you are doing. You are buying yourself time to think. Now, listeners, I want you to try this. I will be the boss again. I will start talking fast. I want you to say out loud, "Sorry, just a sec." Do not wait for me to finish. Interrupt me. Ready? Okay, team, we need to finalize the schedule, contact the vendors regarding the late shipment, and did you say it? I hope you were loud enough. It feels strange to interrupt a podcast, doesn't it? But you have to practice this physical reaction. If you wait until the silence, it is often too late. You have to break the flow.
Okay, so I have stopped them. I said, sorry, just a sec. Now they're looking at me. They are waiting. Now I feel the pressure again. What do I say next?
This leads us to step 2, the specific verify.
The specific verify. What does that mean?
It means do not say, "I didn't understand." If you say, "I didn't understand," you are telling your boss that you failed to listen. It puts the blame on you.
Oh, I see. It makes me look like I wasn't paying attention.
Exactly. Instead, you want to show that you were listening, but you missed one specific detail. You want to verify what you did hear.
So in the example earlier, I heard Sarah and budget, but I missed the middle part.
Right. So you would say, "I caught the part about the budget, but I missed the middle point."
I caught the part about the budget. I like that verb, caught. It sounds like catching a ball.
Yes, in English, we often use catch to mean hear and understand. I didn't catch that. Did you catch what he said? It is very natural.
Okay, I caught the part about the budget, but I missed the middle point. That sounds professional. It shows I was listening.
Exactly. And then you follow it up with a verification question. This is where grammar helps us be polite. We use indirect questions.
Oh no, grammar terms. Indirect questions? Is that like, do you know where the bank is?
Yes, exactly. Direct is, what did you say? Indirect is, could you tell me what you said? It makes the request softer. For our boss situation, the best phrase is, could I just double check that?
Could I just double check that? I use check a lot, but double check? Does that mean checking 2 times?
Ideally, yes. It means to verify something to be absolutely certain. It is a great word for work because it implies you care about accuracy. You are not confused, you are being careful. I just want to double check.
That is a great mindset shift. I am not confused, I am careful. I am going to write that down.
Let's practice a few variations of this. Another great phrase is, could you run that by me again?
Run that by me? Like running past me on the street?
Not quite. Run something by someone is a phrasal verb. It means to explain something to someone, usually to get their opinion or to make sure they understand. Can I run an idea by you means, can I tell you my idea and see what you think?
Ah, okay. So could you run that by me again just means, could you say that again?
Yes, but it sounds much more collaborative. It sounds like you are reviewing the plan together.
Could you run that by me again? Okay, I like the rhythm of that.
Let's try a simulation with step 2. I am the boss. I'm going to give you those 3 instructions again. You interrupt me and then use the specific verify technique. Tell me you heard the budget part, but ask me to repeat the rest.
Okay, I'm ready.
So I need the Q3 draft sent to Sarah, call logistics about the delay, and CC me on the budget update.
Sorry, just a sec. I caught the budget part, but could you run the first 2 points by me again? I want to double check I have the right priorities.
Boom, perfect. You sounded completely in control. You didn't sound lost. You sounded like a manager making sure the team is aligned.
That felt much better. I added, I want to double check I have the right priorities. That felt like a nice addition.
It was excellent. Adding a reason, like checking priorities or ensuring accuracy, makes you sound very professional.
This is really helpful. I usually just feel so small in these moments, but having a script makes me feel bigger.
That is the power of preparation. When you have the words ready, you don't have to panic. Before we move to step 3, I want to take a quick pause. We are building these scripts because we know how hard it is to work in a second language. If you are enjoying this deep dive into real-life English skills, make sure to subscribe to the Everyday English podcast right now. We don't just teach words, we teach you how to survive and thrive in English environments. Click that subscribe button so you don't miss our next workplace simulation.
Yes, please subscribe. We have some really fun topics coming up about making small talk and handling phone calls, which I know everyone struggles with.
Back to our pressure simulation. We have done step 1, the polite interruption. We have done step 2, the specific verify. Now we need step 3, the confirmation.
The confirmation. Is this where I say, okay, thanks?
You could, but if you want to be a top-tier communicator, you should paraphrase back.
Paraphrase. That means saying the same thing but in my own words, right?
Exactly. If the boss repeats the information, do not just nod. Repeat it back to them to close the loop. This guarantees you understood. So if he says, call logistics about the delay, I should say, okay, call logistics. Yes, or even better, got it, I'll call logistics immediately. Use a phrase that signals message received. Common phrases are got it, understood, or I'm on it.
I'm on it. I love that one. It sounds so active. It means I am doing it right now, right?
Yes, I'm on it is the perfect thing to say to a boss. It makes them feel relaxed because they know the task is being handled.
So the full sequence is interrupt, verify, confirm.
Exactly. Interrupt with, sorry, just a sec. Verify with, could you run that by me again? Confirm with, got it, I'm on it.
It is simple when you break it down, but doing it in the moment is the hard part.
That is why we practice. We are going to put it all together now. I am going to play the role of the boss one more time. I will be even faster this time.
Oh boy, okay.
Sarah, you are going to demonstrate the full interaction. Listeners, I want you to listen to Sarah's timing. Listen to how she changes her tone from sorry, soft, to double check, professional, to got it, confident.
Okay, I am taking a deep breath. Let's do this.
Listen, the client is waiting, so I need you to pull the data from last week, draft a summary email, and schedule a review for 2 p.m. We are tight on time.
Sorry, just a sec. I caught the data part, but could you run the first 2 points by me again? I want to double check I have the right priorities. Sorry, just a sec. I caught the 2 p.m. review, but could you run the first part by me again? I want to double check the data source.
Oh, sure. Pull the data from last week and draft a summary email.
Got it. Data from last week, summary email, review it too. I'm on it.
Perfect. Thanks.
Wow, that actually felt easy.
It felt easy because you didn't have to invent the grammar. You just used the blocks we built. You managed the conversation.
I noticed you stopped walking when I interrupted. In my imagination, you stopped walking.
I did. And that is a crucial point. When you speak with authority, people listen. If you mumble, "Excuse me," they might keep walking. If you say, "Sorry, just a sec," with clear projection, they will stop.
It is about confidence as much as vocabulary.
It is 100% confidence, but confidence comes from vocabulary. You cannot be confident if you are searching for words.
That is so true. Tom, what if the boss is really angry? Like bad mood angry? Can I still interrupt?
That is a tricky situation. If they are furious, interrupting might irritate them. But guess what irritates an angry boss more?
Making a mistake?
Exactly. If they are angry, mistakes will make them explode, so you still need to verify. You might just add a little more softness. "I know you're in a rush, but I just want to be 100% sure so I don't waste your time."
So I don't waste your time. That is the key. You are framing it as helping them.
Always frame it as helping them. You are not slow. You are accurate. You are not needy. You are thorough.
I love that. I am thorough. I'm going to tell myself that next time. I am not slow. I am thorough.
Now, I want to give our listeners a challenge. We have practiced this with Sarah, but watching is not doing.
That is right. You have to open your mouth.
I am going to give you a scenario. I am going to be a colleague, not a boss. Maybe a coworker named Dave. Dave talks really fast about lunch orders. It is low stakes, but good practice.
Okay, Dave, what are you going to say?
I am going to list 3 things I want from the sandwich shop. Listeners, I want you to use the script. Interrupt me, ask me to verify, and then confirm.
Should they speak out loud?
Yes, wherever you are, in the car, in the kitchen, walking the dog, speak out loud. If people look at you, just pretend you are on the phone.
Okay, let's hear it, Dave.
"Hey, are you going to the deli? Can you grab me a turkey club with no mayo, a bag of salt and vinegar chips, and a sparkling water? Thanks." Did you do it? Did you jump in before he said thanks? Ideally, you said something like, "Sorry, just a sec. I caught the turkey club, but could you run the sides by me again?"
And then Dave would say,
"Chips and sparkling water."
and you say,
"Got it. I'm on it."
it works for everything. Lunch, meetings, phone calls.
It really does. The structure is universal. The polite interruption is your best friend in a second language.
You know, Tom, I think the biggest takeaway for me today is the word double check. It just sounds so responsible. I'm going to use that in my emails too. Just double checking the time.
It is a powerhouse verb. Using check is fine, but double check adds that layer of professional diligence.
And run that by me. I am definitely using that. It sounds so native. Run that by me.
Be careful with the pronunciation there. It's not run that by me, it's run that by me. The by is a preposition.
Right. Run that by me.
Perfect.
Tom, before we finish, what if I completely miss everything? Like, they spoke so fast I didn't catch a single word. Not even budget. What do I do then?
That happens. Sometimes our brain just shuts off. In that case, honesty is still the best policy, but keep it professional. Do not say, "I don't understand."
What do I say?
Say, "I'm sorry, I missed that completely. Could we start over?"
I missed that completely.
Yes, it admits the error without being tragic. "I missed that. It's a fact." It happens to native speakers too. Sometimes my wife tells me something and I have to say, "Sorry, I missed that completely. I was thinking about football."
So native speakers use these scripts too?
All the time. Clarification is not just for learners. It's for humans. Communication is messy. Signals get lost. The difference is that native speakers don't feel guilty when they ask for clarification.
That is the goal then, to stop feeling guilty.
Exactly. Your English is a tool. Sometimes you need to sharpen the tool in the middle of the job. That is what asking questions is.
I feel much more ready for my next meeting. I hope my boss doesn't walk by in the next 5 minutes, but if he does, I'm ready.
You are ready. Remember the 3 steps. Interrupt with, "Sorry, just a sec." Verify with, "Could you double check that?" Confirm with, "I'm on it."
Simple, effective.
We want to know about your experiences with this. We have a question for you in the comments.
Yes, tell us, what is the one situation where you are most afraid to ask someone to repeat themselves? Is it on the phone? Is it at work? Or is it maybe at a noisy cafe?
Use the vocabulary we learned today. You can say, "I am afraid to double-check orders at a cafe," or "I struggle to run details by my boss."
I read every comment, so I'm excited to see your stories.
And here is your final challenge for the next 24 hours. Even if you understand someone perfectly, maybe your spouse or a friend, practice using the phrase "just to double check" once today.
Just do it for practice, even if you heard them?
Yes, it builds the muscle memory. Say, "Just to double check, you said dinner is at 7?"
It gets your mouth used to the rhythm so that when the panic hits at work, the phrase is ready.
That is a great tip. I'm going to try that on my husband tonight. He will be confused, but I will be fluent.
That is the spirit. Thank you for studying with us today. Keep practicing, keep listening, and don't be afraid to interrupt.
See you next time.
Bye.